Hello, thanks for joining the Fond du Lac Public Library for another drawing lesson. Today I want to teach you how to draw a Christmas tree. Okay everyone, let's get started drawing our tree. You need a piece of paper and you want it to go horizontally or the long way, and then grab something to draw with. Pencil, pen, crayons, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to use my trusty black marker. But I do have some more beautiful colors set aside for the end. Okay, we're going to make Christmas trees, which are pretty much triangle shaped with the point pointing towards the top or the ceiling of your house. And then the flat base bottom is towards the bottom, of course. You want to find the middle of your paper. So I'm going to take my two fingers and they're going to meet in the middle. And I want to leave some room at the top for the star that's going to go on top of my Christmas tree. Good. Now, Christmas trees are small at the top and then they get bigger and bigger. So we're going to start by drawing an upside down letter V. Now my V is not going to be straight. It's going to kind of curve a little bit. There. See how it's not quite straight? It's a little bit curved. And on the bottom, I want to make a zigzag line with a lot of other V shapes. And this will be like my tree's branches. And they're not all the same, they're not even, because Christmas trees don't have all even branches. Great. Now we're going to draw another tier to your tree. So I'm going to kind of go to the bottom and move over. And I'm going to make another curved line going out. And same thing over here. Another curved line going out. Good. And then we'll make another zigzag. Excellent. And then we'll do our third tier. So I'm going to go in a little bit and curved line out. Same thing over here. In a little bit, curved line out. And then we'll do the zigzag. And I think I have room for one more tier. If you don't have room, that's okay too. Move in and make a curved line out. In and out. Okay. There, that's great. Perfect. And our trees don't float, right? If you have a real tree at home, you have a trunk down here. And we're just going to make two lines going down. And then we're going to make some lines inside. Maybe some swirly circles, because tree trunks are wood and wood always has kind of a liney and circle-y pattern in it. Good. And if there's room, you can draw a straight line across for your floor. But you might not have room. I really didn't have room, but I drew one anyways. Okay, your tree looks great, but we need to decorate it. That's the best part. So the first thing that I always add on my Christmas tree would be Christmas lights. To do that, we're going to draw some diagonally kind of swooped curved lines all the way across. Okay, so each tier is going to have one line. I'll start up on the top and watch how I make my line. It's going to kind of curve down and over. Okay? And now on the next tier, I want it to go, my line to go the other way. So I'm going to go curve down to the other side. And then I'll do that on this tier. And one more. This is going to be a really long one. There. Very nice. Now to make our lights, I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to draw 2 little lines coming out of my string here. This will be for my string of lights. And on top of the lines, I'm going to draw an oval shape or a teardrop. See? That'll be my Christmas light. And sometimes lights are on the top of the string, sometimes they're on the bottom. So I'm going to kind of put them all along my string, some on the top, some on the bottom, wherever they fit best. And I don't want my lights to be right next to each other. I want it to be a little farther apart. So this one I'll make on the bottom string. I'm going to make 2 little lines coming out, and then I'll do an oval teardrop shape. All right, that looks good. And now we're going to do that the whole way down. If you want your lights to be right next to each other, you certainly can. I want mine to be a little bit farther apart. And sometimes my lights are going to be on the top of my string, like that. Sometimes they're going to be on the bottom. I make my 2 little lines, and then I make my ovally shape. Oval or teardrop, even circles would work. I've seen lights that are all different shapes and sizes. Maybe your lights are a little smaller than mine. That's okay too. Okay, now I'm on the bottom tier of my tree. 2 little lines and my teardrop shape. And I'm trying to keep all of my lights about the same distance apart. It doesn't always work out, but it's pretty good. Almost done. I'm going to do one more over here. There. What do you think of our lights? They will look much better when they're colored. And we need to add ornaments. So I know that ornaments are all different shapes and there's all different kinds of ornaments, but it's kind of easier if we just draw circles, like the ball ornaments. And those are pretty too. So I'm going to find the open spots of my tree that look like they need ornaments. And I'm going to draw big circles, bigger than my lights. If you want, you can draw some ornaments that come off the tree like that. Or you can just add your ornaments to the empty parts on the inside. It's your tree. You can do what you want. And if you want, you can decorate your ornaments like with zigzags or with more dots. You can make it as beautiful as you wish. And sometimes ornaments are just plain. And you can draw different shaped ornaments too. I just did the circles because they're the easiest. Okay, our tree needs something on the top. Now at my house, we always put a big beautiful star on the top. So I think that's what I'll draw here. And stars are kind of tricky. So remember, I've showed you how to make stars in the past with the capital letter A. We're going to kind of do that. So watch how I do this. I start at the top and I'm going to make an upside down V. Okay? Now I'm going to pick my marker up and go down a little bit and continue that line. Same thing on this side. Pick my marker up and go down and then continue that V line. And then to make the rest of my capital A, I'm going to draw a straight line here. So at the bottom of my upside down V, I draw a line going out, and then another line going out. Now I can connect these, and I'm going to make another upside down V here. Okay, our star is not perfect, but we know it's a star. And then when you color your star later, you can add lines that go out, and that kind of shows us that your star is shining. All right, great. We might be missing one more thing. Do you guys put anything underneath your Christmas tree or around your Christmas tree? We put presents there. So you can draw as many presents as you want. I'm going to show you how to draw one. All right, I think I could put some smaller presents underneath, but if I have a big present, I'm going to put it on the outside. And I'm going to start by drawing a square. So I'm going to go down, over, down, and then I already have another line on the bottom for my floor. Okay, I'm going to find somewhere in the middle of my square, and I'm going to draw a straight line down again, and then right next to it, another straight line down. And now this time I want to draw my ribbon line going across. So I'm going to find somewhere in the middle, go across, and then stop because I got to my other vertical ribbon. And then I'm going to go finish the line on the other side. And same thing here. Now it looks like I have a box with ribbon, and I want to add a bow on the top. So I'm going to make like a rainbow shape, but it's going to be really bumpy. Okay, watch. I'm going to make it loop and go in, loop and go in. Almost like turkey feathers. There's my beautiful bow. All right, I think it looks great. You can add more presents or more ornaments, whatever you want. And then you can go ahead and color. Make your tree beautiful. Sometimes people have colored lights. Sometimes they have white lights. You get to decide how to decorate your tree.